Sometimes while buying a smartphone, we spend extra just for the looks of it. Not for the display, not for the build quality, even not for the performance, but just the looks. But what if you could get those looks in just over 8,000 rupees? We're talking about the smartphone from Coolpad, that is the Note 5 Lite. Let's take a look. The Note 5 Lite is a smaller version of the Coolpad Note 5. It has a 5-inch display, has a similar metal unibody design that the Note 5 has. The black color variant we received for review is one of the most premium looking devices we have seen in this price segment. There is a 2.5D Corning Gorilla Glass on top, and the phone's frame is also built out of metal. So the feel of the device in hand is great, while the looks are also nothing less than smartphones priced beyond its range. The phone has a fingerprint sensor at the back, and there are soft keys at the bottom, but they're not backlit. The phone charges via micro USB, and the only drawback we found with the phone was that the keys below the screen are not backlit. Otherwise, it is one of the best looking phones we have seen in the sub 10,000 range. But the phone's display is not that great. It's a 5-inch screen with HD resolution. Given the good looks of the phone, you'll expect the screen to also look good. While its color reproduction is average, you'll find that the viewing angles are not that great due to a glossy display. But an important thing to note about the Note 5 Lite is that its performance is under average. During the review, we found that the phone is quite laggy. The apps take time to open, and multitasking is not that good. While you don't expect a super fast performance from a smartphone priced under 10,000 rupees, the Note 5 Lite doesn't even perform as good as the Xiaomi's Redmi 3S. In fact, comparing it to the Note 5 that runs the similar software, the Note 5 Lite lags a lot. So this means that the software inherently on the Note 5 Lite is not bad, but the hardware under the hood might be a problem. The Note 5 Lite compared to the Note 5 uses a MediaTek chipset. With 3GB of RAM and 16GB of storage, the phone might appear nice on paper, but it has performance issues that even Coolpad might not be able to fix with a software update. While normal tasks like calling, messaging, or using social media apps might work well, but even browsing, which is not a heavy task, might take a hit while you are using the Note 5 Lite. Coming to the camera department, the Note 5 Lite has a 13-megapixel rear shooter, which was also quite average, but not as bad as you would expect it to be. Under adequate lighting conditions, the photos appear crisp and there are good amount of details. But with low light conditions, noise comes in. On the contrary, its front camera is much better. It's an 18-megapixel shooter and is also accompanied by an LED flash, so you'll have no problem shooting selfies. So while the cameras are nice and the display is also not that bad, but you'll buy the Coolpad Note 5 Lite for its design and looks. The phone is built great and also looks great, but be aware that its performance is not as good as other phones in this price. In fact, it is a little problematic at times, so you're better off looking at some other option.